Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to cast the matchup between just one second to go offline. So I'm going to cast the matchup between Babpo and James. So this is game 1, this is game 2, this is game 3 if you're a bit confused. So Macedon versus Athens. Series recovery, come on mate. Standard hoplites, only 2 pikes. I don't like the build. I really don't like it. I had a build with like 4 Thessalian cavalry and 3 Sarissas, and I thought Sarissa would be good as Sarmatian lancers, but in fact they're shit. Like, they're total shit. And the Athenian build is better. So let's see, Sarissa 3 Thessalians, 4 archers, 1 militia hoplite. I wonder why it's in the back and not in the front, but whatever. 2 shield bears. Let's see, a couple of Treshmores, of course. I don't understand what the purpose of the pikes is, because Athens will just infantry spam, and pikes will be really hard to use. So I really don't understand what the purpose of the pikes was. Let's continue. So 2 Torok swords and 2 hoplites, or hoplites. For Athens, Toroks hoplites, big hoplites, Toroks big, Toroks veterans. Don't really like mixing all units in one like massive line or blob. Would rather see like a couple of lines and just keep at least one line fresh to engage the enemy and not tar everything. So Ral General, that's weird. I would rather see strategies, but this is my playstyle. And Commander Gen is good for Greek, so it's not necessarily bad pick. Slingers will definitely be the archers. Citizens must be used defensively. And just try to tie down Thessalians and Sarissas and support with rations. Then it should be a pretty easy game for Athens, because the Teen infantry is just so much superior that it's just not even a challenge for a Teen infantry to win. I think I played against Sogek Athens Macedon matchup, and I was Athens, he was Macedon, I think, and like he didn't even stand a chance. The Teen infantry just destroys him. But let's see if Athens could beat Macedon. But in my mind, Athens is just hard counter to Macedon. Especially if Athens spam meteors, which they did. So little bit kiting, but I don't agree with it, because why is he pulling back when he's getting fired by singers, and the archers are not even in range to fire the singers, so they're just getting free shots. If I was Athens, I would just continue to shoot and not even engage. And let's see, Sarissas are charging the veteran hoplites, then the Toroks are incoming. The citizens are just too slow to react. And now they're charging their own unit, which is very bad. The hoplites are doing hoplite funks. Don't understand why. The pikes are incoming and Thracians are incoming. So this is going to be very bad engagement for Athens. So James just needs to charge the pikes, but he decided not to do that for some reason. He should have charged the unit out of pike funks and then activated the formation. Now they won't get any kills. Let's see, getting kinda impatient with the torch hoplites. The Thracians are retreating. The veterans are getting charged by Torok swords, and they didn't get the charge. Thracians need to charge this unit. I don't know why they're running away. The Torok hoplites are getting massacred. Yeah, just so extending decent, and decent will be useless. So just charging units one by one. Weird. This unit decided to retreat. Wise move. If these Thracians charge it, it's basically dead. The pig hoplites will destroy the normal hoplites. Let me just... I'll close Discord. People are spamming. The pikes are getting some kills. The Thracians are, they're dying and they need to retreat. So the big hoplites need to retreat immediately, because they're getting wrecked. And right now Macedon is massively outplaying Athens, because Athens is just engaging piecemeal. Like, so many units not engaging and just going kinda like microing 2 or 3 units only and not whole army. Like, if you're going to bring a lot of meteor infantry, you need to just engage everything and try to rush with everything and not just engage piecemeal. And now nothing is protecting these Thracians. And the Thracians of Macedon will charge, so these guys are dead. And Macedon can only win from engaging piecemeal. And look at the general. Overextending so much with the Taurus hoplites, and even with the general. So the hoplites are dying. Here shield bears full strength, charging citizen cover into pikes. This is weird. The Thessalians, they were just gonna recharge. Thessalians are charging. Athens is pushing hard just because Athens is so much superior. And this pike was very soon rout, but 45 kills, almost a chevron on the pike unit. This should have never happened. Now the militia hoplites, I think, are going to try to charge the Thracian warriors. Now they're charging shield bearers. This unit will just get wasted. The Thracians are now charging, but they won't be able to do anything to pikes and shield bearers. 1 second, damn Discord. Okay, so Thracians are getting wrecked by the singers. These guys are getting wrecked. Athens won this side, so these guys are in a bit of trouble. But the Thessalians will charge. I don't think this is a good idea though. Only 26 men, but Athens is not really braced. But you can see so many cavalry units stopped, and the charge wasn't effective at all. And yeah, as I said, this wasn't a very good idea. But the militia hoplites are dying. Is Masano actually going to do this? Yeah, I think Masano is doing it. So this is not good. Why would you charge Thessalians with citizen cavalry while they're getting counter-charged by Torx and Thracian wars? And he could have destroyed the archers really easily. And then there's only like this little unit, and if he can protect the slingers, he would have won. But now I don't think that Athens will win. Yeah, look, 116 kills on the pikes. And this is really strange. The big hoplites who try to charge, nice, not really a reshot, but funk shots from the slingers. This is the weirdest charge ever. But at least it managed to get to the citizen cavalry. But this was kind of bad micro, because it's medium and the sensor heavy. The citizen cavalry should have managed to pull back safely. The general is getting wrecked, but why not try to get to the slingers with this Thessalian? That's weird. But yeah, Athens is getting wrecked. And even though James didn't really play it perfectly with the pikes, like for example now, instead of just lining up like this, he should have charged out of formation attack and then activate pike funks, because now look, so little guys are attacking with their pikes, like 5 guys and not the whole unit. Now singers are just feeding the pikes, strangely enough. Bit of a friendly fire, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Athens got wrecked. I didn't thought I would see this ever. Macedon beating Athens, but guess the pikes were a good idea. Yeah, I think just Babpo didn't really know how to use this build, and engaging just piecemeal and not rushing everything, just pushing too much with 1 or 2 units and giving the archers perfect target, not targeting the archers with the singers. No, just little micro mistakes managed James to win pretty hard matchup. So let's see, game number 2, so Weapons versus Carthage. I dislike the Carthage build a lot. The Epirus build is nice, but the Carthaginian, it's kinda like James wants to lose this. Cause so weird build. I don't see why he'll bring the late Carthaginian hoplites against Etruscan hoplites and Samnites, but to me, like, I really like these guys, but not really in this matchup. because they're probably going to die. The Libyan infantry are like, the sword line is pretty good for Carthage, but I don't like the noble fighters. Maybe they're counter to Royal Peltas, but I would rather prefer to see like 4 Libyan infantry and 2 Samnites. And the late Carthaginian hoplites, I don't think they will do very well. Well, if it was me, I would probably bring some sacred bonds. And this noble cavalry, yeah, it's just a big mistake bring noble cavalry versus faction with Thessalians, because Thessalians are probably going to destroy noble cavalry, which is ridiculous. Yeah, 67 charge to 63. Well, it's not probably going to win 1v1, but yeah, just terrible cost efficiency on the noble cavalry. Even worse than he passed. Some Libyan peltas probably for elephant. And the April build is kinda like classic. Like several Italian spearmen, several Italian swords, some singers, some Thessalians, one row peltas general. Why commander general when it's row peltas? I have no idea. Cause now he won't be able to use second wind and use the whip abilities, which will make it a little bit more weaker unit. But and again, one big line of infantry. I dislike this tactic a lot, or should I say strategy. Nice focus on the cavalry, but getting too early engagements with the Italian spearmen. The Italian swordmen should be used as second line and not as first line, cause yeah, now they got wrecked with 0 kills. They got only like 10 charge. So yeah, 30 guys down on only 1 kill. He should use hoplite fangs. Yeah, again we can see that you know, that he's just pushing too hard with one unit and overextending it, but this time he had support. See, yeah, again same thing, overextending units. Now these Libyan peltas can easily fire the flank of the unit, and this will allow the late Carthaginian hoplites to win against it. I don't understand this tactic of charging your own unit just to get some charge bonus and deal some minor damage to the enemy infantry, but alright. See, some knights are losing. This Libyan infantry was routed with 90 men, interesting, and still no activation of the hoplite fangs. See here, again, no activation of the hoplite fangs for both players. So this game is full of mistakes. But hoplite fangs for this unit. Ouch. See, some knights not knowing what to do really. The robot is wasting pressure somehow. Shooting at all men. These guys charging in. Let's see, Scutari Cavalry destroying the Italian spearmen, and Yeah, this unit is again overextended. The late Carthaginian hoplites to Richard, but this is actually going to be worse for the Carthaginian hoplites because they're first going to be charged by Tesserans and then shot by Slingers. So yeah, not very good engagement for them. The Novo Cavalry now will destroy the Tesserans because they didn't get a charge, and the Scutari will support against them. Again, like, I really don't get this little thing with charging your own units just to get some damage against the enemy. This was a bit of cavalry pull through because they charged the Tesserans first and then continued through to recharge the enemy infantry. Yeah. But let's see, the Novo fighters are dying. The Scutari cavalry are getting chased by Tesserans, but they'll probably get to the enemy Slingers. Actually they won't. No, actually they were just going to continue straight through and ignore the Tesserans. The Etruscans are beating the Sun Knights. The Libyan Peltas are in even combat versus the Italian spears. See, this Sun Knight is losing to late Carthaginian hoplites. Guess they're useful, but it's 2v1. And they cost like 650. So let's see here. This Sun Knight is going to be wrecked by cavalry. Well, not really wrecked because in Rome 2 melee cavalry sucks against infantry. These units are losing against what? So yeah, this is a little bug that is pretty funny actually. Like if Etruscan hoplites like bug like this and don't attack actively, they're just not going to lose fatigue, and these guys which are attacking actively, they're extremely tired and they're gonna lose because of that. So yeah, but Epirus is going to win pretty decisively. A lot of units on the field, like 12 units left. And just very bad Carthaginian build. I wouldn't recommend it. Still a lot of mistakes done, but the build mistake was so bad. Yeah, the Novo fighters got a lot of kills. The Novo cavalry got only 80 kills for 1000, and Scutari cavalry, I don't understand why prefer them to Carthaginian cavalry, because they're going to die anyways to the Thessalians, and you just save money if you bring Carthaginian cavalry. The late Carthaginian hoplites did kinda alright, but yeah, I just don't like this build. Let's see if I want to bring build against Epirus. What would I bring? So 860. Maybe this. Yeah. So 12 total infantry, but I don't remember if I actually put the peltas in the infantry limit. Yeah, I really can't remember this. But this would most likely be a very good build versus Epirus if they don't go like elephant kite build. But let's see the last replay. Lusitani versus Revaci. Oh no, Painted Warriors. I hate these guys. So let's check out the Lusitani build. Lusitani Spearman. Yeah, I don't agree with this choice at all. Yeah, line of Lusitani Spearman. Like, they just cost a lot more than Skutari Spearman. Oh, sorry. And they're just going to do the same thing. So, I don't really agree with it. So, 4 veteran shields, 2 Lusitani nobles. Let's see, Balearic, Iberian, and 4 Skutari cavalry. So, to right build except the thing with Lusitani Spearman, but the Revaci build is even worse. So 4 Iberian Spearmen, some Iberian Slingers, no Balearic, interesting, and Painted Warriors. One of the worst units in Rome too. Their stats might seem like really good, like having friends at charge bones, but trust me, they're shit. I would recommend every time to bring Skutari swords and not these guys. Like, these guys are really bad. So, see, 3 noble fighters and 4 killed Iberian cavalry. This would be good build, and of course I don't mean the Painted Warriors, I'm just imagining that they're Skutari. So this would be good build if it was versus Greeks or even Rome. But this is against Lusitani. Versus Lusitani you need to have a lot of skirmishers, some Balearics, some noble cavalry, and with bringing like 3 elite swords, it's just not good. And yeah, really weird decision here. I think he tried to go for like cavalry O, but blowing to cavalry, it's a lot better that he didn't really. The Lusitani Spearman raped them hard. And veteran shield warriors wanted to charge, but they saw the noble fighters incoming, and it was really a nice move that they pulled back. So Lusitani Spearmen are going to wreck the Iberian Spearmen in seconds. The veteran shield warriors coming in, but they didn't really charge, they just walked into combat, and now these guys are going to be flanked. They're going to be flanked hard. And a lot of positioning errors, because look, 1 Skutari Spearman, 1 veteran shield, and 1 Lusitani noble versus 1 noble fighter, 1 painted, 2 painted, 1 more noble fighter, 2 killed Iberians, 1 Skutari Spearman, 2 Iberian Spearmen. Wow, he's getting wrecked on the right flank. So a bit of positioning errors and micro mistakes. So yeah, this is going to be bad. Lusitani Spearman getting charged into 2 cavalry units with cavalry counter charge. With cavalry counter tactics. This is just really bad. The Lusitanos got a very weird charge, but the noble fighters are getting wrecked. See, Painted Warriors getting wrecked. I have no idea how they go behind the Lusitani Spearman. Maybe an unintentional pull through. And the noble fighters are getting wrecked by slingers. Yeah, and now the Painted Warriors are going to charge the veteran shields. This cover unit is not doing anything. Kinda like a pull through here, getting to the cover even though they're engaged by Scutari Spearmen. Yeah, and now the Lusitano Novus are retreating. Yeah, look, you can see so many like units of Aravachi not facing anything. Maybe they're scared of this dead guy and this. Anyways, let's see, the veteran shield are charging. Painted warriors with 3 kills. No, sorry. Maybe going to be, yeah, wow, over 10 kills. These guys are really good. And let's see, Scutari Spearmen are losing to Iberians, sorry, to Lusitano Spears. Finally Aravachi is starting to move, but he's moving so slow. Like, he should have moved his noble fighters and all of these units ages ago, and he let his flank to get overwhelmed. So Scutari Spearmen are losing. The Balearics got 110 kills. Oh, Painted Warrior over 100 kills. That's a surprise. The Lusitanos are going to charge. But not using second wind, big mistake. Iberian cavalry playing really aggressively. This is terrible idea, because when the Iberian cavalry here die, it's game over. Because like, if the Lusitani cavalry somehow dies, like Aravachi could just guide the swords, and maybe if Aravachi can save some cavalry, they could just charge the Iberian Singers and Balearics. But yeah, that's just a dream. Got Iberian cavalry just getting raided by Scutari Cavs. And Lusitanos are fighting the noble fighters with 70 kills. These guys with 50 kills. So yeah, like, this veteran shield warrior got more kills than 2 noble fighters combined. So yeah, Aravachi got pretty wrecked. So many kills on the Singers as well. Double Chevron Balearics, 160 kills. Yeah, so let's just go to fast forward. You just mopping stage. And let's see, yeah, Painted is getting wrecked, of course. Scutari Spearmen getting wrecked. But biggest disappointment are these noble fighters. Yeah, just like the 3 noble fighters got kills that are kinda even to 1 veteran shield warrior, and this is just unacceptable, because these guys cost more than 3,000 and this unit costs like what, 700 or 800. So yeah, really bad positioning and pretty bad micro, and pretty bad build. I don't know what the plan was behind the 3 noble fighters and just bringing a lot of sword power against Lusitani, because Lusitani is just good on sword power, why not bring some kind of kiting build? Or at least bring only like 1 or 2 noble fighters and bring 1 noble cavalry, and just focus on destroying the Skutari cavalry and then just go kite. But yeah. So James continues to semifinals of the Punic tournament, where he will meet Swordsmith because Deve is away for like 2-3 weeks, and I want to finish the tournament. So sorry to Deve for giving him technical defeat, but I don't want this tournament to prolong, even though Deve would most likely win versus Swordsmith. But yeah, I just want to finish with this stuff. And in the upper bracket, I'll be playing wait, what was his name? 1 second, I just have to look at the bracket. I forgot the name. Damn. I'm just best hoster. Oh wait, it was better Authorian. Oh damn. So I'm going to bring you the games first. Better Authorian probably in the weekend, and I'm going to finish the game versus Town. I mean the match versus Town in Sunday, and I'll play him probably in the night, like in midnight, because the time zones are really different. Like I'm 7 hours behind him or something. So yeah, that is the list of videos in the short time, but in the long run I'll probably advance to like playoffs of the Ziva tourney, and the break will be interesting. I hope I won't match up against Wolf of Ichkiria from round 1. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video.